And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak, and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand, or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is the number of a man, and his number is 666.
We have before us the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order.
The mark of the beast.
If you knew who was really behind Bitcoin,
It is already here. People will be tricked into taking it. It happened before. People took the shots for just a little freedom. But next time, it will be your financial life. But he who endures until the end will be saved. Will you stand firm in faith? Will you stand tall for what you believe?
Digital ID is coming.
Chaos, but I know what's about to happen next. I've been preparing for it for the past 6 years. You know, people see me come and go, but they don't know where I come and where I go. What I do know is, when I read the Bible, it does not lie to me.
Isaiah 30. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. Therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion.
Because if you're attached to this system, they're gonna own you. What's this country gonna do when money doesn't work anymore? Because money is almost over. Then that means there has to be another system of barter and trade. Chips are coming, microchips are coming.
What do you think is, like, when you say that's coming, what do you feel?
I feel like this country is going to find out it was never a country at all. It was always a plan for another plan.
Around the world, governments are rapidly pushing citizens toward digital identification systems, biometric verification, and even behavior-based scoring, raising both hope for efficiency and fear of control. In Vietnam, new regulations mean that by September 2025, more than 86 million bank accounts could be closed if they are not tied to a verified biometric ID through the state's VNeID system, making it nearly impossible to buy, sell, or access financial services without state-approved credentials. Meanwhile, China's well-known social credit system goes a step further by assigning scores to individuals and businesses based on their compliance with laws and even social behavior, rewarding the trustworthy while restricting travel, loans, and opportunities for those who fall short. While officials frame these measures as necessary to fight fraud, money laundering, and corruption, many critics and faith communities see deeper implications, drawing eerie parallels to Revelation 13, which describes a future where no one can buy or sell unless they bear the mark of the beast. Whether one interprets that prophecy literally or symbolically, the convergence of digital IDs, financial surveillance, and social scoring systems is causing a global debate. Are these innovations the gateway to a secure and inclusive digital economy, or the foundation of a system of control that could one day demand absolute conformity?
This issue to do with the technology and the digital infrastructure, I just want to emphasize how important I think that is. Because in the end, you need the data. You need to know who's been vaccinated and who hasn't been. Some of the vaccines that will come on down the line will be multiple There'll be multiple shots. So you've got to have, for reasons to do with the healthcare more generally, but certainly for a pandemic or for vaccines, you've got to have a proper digital infrastructure. And many countries don't have that. In fact, most countries don't have that.
So the latest in this dystopian outrage that is now all of China, apparently, is I once again cannot buy food. A couple days ago, my uncle and my cousin helped me get a
digital ID.
Cell phone that is linked to a Chinese bank card so that I could buy anything. But now, apparently, it has been flagged for some reason, and I have to pass facial recognition identity verification, which is insane, because all I want to do is just spend my gift card balance on this debit card.
Digital ID. Isn't it great? Now she's got to take a picture, look. Just about to buy something to eat. Total madness. I'm going to put something in the comments, just copy it and then paste it onto Google and it takes straight to a thing you can send your MP. It's an email already drafted, so you don't want it.
Terrifying. And of course, because it was my cousin who set this up for me, I did not pass verification. I guess it's a good thing that the Chinese app is not racist. But now, I once again...
All who refuse the mark will be hunted. Comply or be cast out.
Where's your mark? No mark, no food.
I won't take it. I know what it is. I'd rather starve than sell my soul. I don't want the chip.
Get away from me. Leave us alone.
They said it was just new tech. A little chip for safety, for speed, for freedom.
It's a need for a great reset. So people assume we are just going back to the good old world which we had and everything will be normal again. This is, let's say, fiction. It will not happen.
There is only one way this pandemic is going to go. It's going to get worse and worse and worse.
Good morning, citizens. Your overnight account balances have been updated. Time to start a productive day. Final notice, your account balance is below 500. You need 50 credits by the end of the day to avoid automatic eviction. If you have missed work due to illness, you must provide a doctor's note to reclaim your credits.
Any extra credits? Please.
Tensions are high today, with more people planning to join the Citizens Against Digital Control protest. Remember, the government knows who you are at all times. Resisting is not worth the consequences. All of their newest social credit systems are designed to keep you and your families safe and efficient.
Authorities seized a record balance of an individual's credits, citing excessive hoarding.
Traffic violation detected. 7 miles per hour over the limit. 75 credits have been automatically deducted.
You have to be fucking kidding me.
Yep, you got the flu. Your blood work shows a significant iron deficiency. I recommend incorporating more red meat into your diet.
Dr. Jones, your taxes were not filed and have been automatically deducted with late fees. Your medical license has been revoked.
Oh, hell nah, I filed an extension.
Purchase denied. Monthly red meat allowance exceeded. Try mealworms instead.
Can you guys please let me through?
Attention. Unauthorized political gathering detected. Participants' access to financial services has been suspended. Due to the speeding infraction, your car will be immobilized for 3 days.
Fuck you!
Take your surveillance policies and rot in hell!
You've earned 50 bonus credits for reporting your neighbor's hateful misconduct. This content exceeds your current social credit tier. May we suggest citizen responsibility? Sarah, open the door. You have been identified by the authorities. Don't resist. Don't resist. Don't resist.
These are all compliance tests. With the recent news that just came out over there in the UK regarding the mandate of this digital ID, if you want to work, if you want to rent, if you want to own, if anything, you want to be a citizen over there, you got to have digital ID. A lot of people are like, yo, this is going to come over to America, which obviously, yes, it is. These are compliance tests. You have a lot of folks out here expressing their opinion. They're like, look, I'm not doing that. You can't get me to do that. And that all sounds great. That all sounds nifty. But let me ask you a question. How many people complied in 2020? I'll give you some time to answer that. Listen, I say this because it's true. It gets real when you can't put food on the table. It gets real when you can't pay your bills. It gets really real when you can't handle business. That's what this is all boiling down to. Ultimately, guys, this is why the Bible says no man will be able to buy or sell. It's not as simple as just going to a grocery store or selling off like a garage sale. No, it's work. It's business. It's providing. It's taking care of the ones you love. It's keeping a roof over the ones that you love's head. It's keeping clothes on your back. It gets real bad, and it will push people into caveman ages if they do not comply with the mandates and the implementation. I only say this so that it could wake some of us up to the reality of the situation. Let's make preparations. Let's be ready to adapt to any given situation. Remember, guys, they need us in scarcity. They need you in scarcity. They need you dependent. So think on that. I'm not trying to scare you, but I want you to be aware of the tactics that are at play here. The Bible says to be wise as a serpent, but harmless as a dove. We got to use wisdom. They're using wisdom, and that's how they're able to run things behind the scenes. We got to be smart as well and tap into
Introduced a digital ID card. Wants to make it mandatory as a way of controlling immigration. Is that something Canada might consider?
Guys, what the hell is happening in the UK? They're implementing digital ID, so you cannot work without digital ID. Not only that, but they also put in place a travel ban or a travel restriction where you cannot fly more than twice a year, guys. Twice a year. That means business or pleasure. Twice a year you cannot fly. If you do fly, they're going to impose a mandatory fine of, I think, $1,000. Not only that, the craziest part of all this, guys, is they're also implementing phone searches, phone checks. Your phone is no longer private out there. Your phone is going to be searched periodically. All your social media posts, all your photos, everything like that. It's crazy. They're even putting QR codes in the streets to make sure that you're complying with the checks. This is crazy, guys. If it's happening over there, you think it won't happen in the U.S.?
I do not see this being spoken about enough. Vietnam closed another 86 million bank accounts a week after Thailand froze 3 million bank accounts. And you guys want to know the whole reason why they're doing this to people? It's because people aren't trying to comply with this whole digital ID thing. Basically, they're trying to digitize everything. They're trying to digitize your identity. They're trying to automate and digitize the jobs and the workforce. They're also trying to automate and digitize the financial industry. And it's happening in Thailand, bro. Like, this isn't just some Western concept. You often see people talk about, like, is the end times only happening in America? No, they do it in these other countries where media isn't that popular because they can get away with it much better. People will go along with it. It's easier for them to manipulate when all the eyes aren't on said topic. And it's coming here. Yeah, it is. I'll show you. Quick Google search. Is digital IDs coming to America? Yes, they are coming to the US. And it says here that digital IDs can be saved in digital wallets like an Apple Wallet or a Google Wallet. Guys, look, we're here. This like is really happening, bro. Like Terminator, all these movies, WALL-E, iRobot, like all these movies, they tried to warn us, bro. And it's not that they tried to warn us. They really just were letting us know what's going to happen in the future. Will you be getting a digital ID? Let me know down below in the comments. Also, let me know your thoughts regarding this digital ID and what all you think is really going on here. But hey, you know, we were warned. We definitely were warned. The Bible says in Revelation 13 that no man would be able to buy or sell save he receive a mark. So I'll leave that there. You let me know what you think that means.